Good evening, everyone. This is Sarah in Japan, and welcome back to another biblical read-along. Today, we're continuing in our series, Lessons from King David, a man after God's own heart. And I will be reading from Psalm 56 through 58, and I'm going to read the opening commentary now. Okay, so prayer for deliverance, Psalm 56. There is much that is causing worry and fear for the psalmist, but he knows the answer to that fear. He can safely trust God to deal with his enemies. This relates to the incident described in 1 Samuel chapter 21, verses 10 through 15. So we can go in there and read real briefly what that's about. So 1 Samuel chapter 21. Let's turn over there real quick. Chapter 21. Verse 10. Okay. So David flees Gath, and David arose and fled that day for fear of Saul, and went to Ashtish, the king of Gath. And the servants of Ashtish said unto him, Is this not David, the king of the land? Did they not sing one to another of him, and dance, saying, Saul hath slain his thousands, and David his 10,000s? And David laid up these words in his heart, and was sore afraid of Ashtish, the king of Gath, and he changed his behavior before them, and feigned himself mad. He pretended to be nuts in their hands, and scrabbled on the doors of the gate, and let his spittle fall down upon his beard. So he drooled on himself, basically. Then said Ashtish unto his servants, Lo, ye see this man is mad. Wherefore then have ye brought him to me? And have I need of a madman? Have I need of madmen, that ye have brought this fellow to play the madman in my presence? Shall this fellow come into my house? And so, this is how he escaped, from Gath. Alright, so it's talking about that in Psalm 56. In Psalm 57, it deals with a prayer while among his enemies, So this is David's prayer during a time when circumstances were very dark. He was in the cave of Adullam, hiding from Saul, and that's in 1 Samuel chapter 22, verse 1, chapter 24, verse 1, and chapter 26, verse 1. And David continues to trust in God. And you can go and look at these verses up yourself. So chapter 58. There is a God who judges. So there is going to be a day of retribution for those who are evil. Yes, they will be judged. David complained much about the wickedness that existed, and he called down God's terrible judgment on corrupt and evil men in power. So without further ado, we're going to read from Psalm 56. So Psalm 56, a prayer of deliverance. Be merciful unto me, O God, for man would swallow me up. He fighting daily oppresseth me. Mine enemies would daily swallow me up, for they be many that fight against me. O thou most high. O thou most high. So, what time I am afraid, I will trust in thee. In God will I praise his word, in God have I put my trust. I will not fear what flesh can do unto me. So we're not to fear what man can do to us. And Jesus talks about that, I believe in Matthew 8. He says, Do not fear those that can kill the body and do no more, but fear him that can send you can send your body and your soul into hellfire. Which is God the Father. So, I will not fear what flesh can do unto me. We should not be fearing what people can do to us, We should fear the Lord first, Every day they wrest my words. All their thoughts are against me for evil. So wrest means twist. They twist my words. They take what I say and they put it out of context and they put their own little spin on it and they lie about me, So they gather themselves together, they hide themselves, they mark my steps when they wait for my soul. Going back to verse 5 real quick. It says, every day they wrest my words. And, David is upset about them twisting his words. But can you imagine how the Lord feels today in this modern age with the modern day Christians, always twisting his word and, stretching it and twisting it and erasing parts of it and changing up, different things to say what he didn't say. And, I think that a lot of people are going to be shocked because they were foolish enough to do that to his word instead of taking his word, taking God at his word and having the blatant total faith that he meant what he said. Okay, so if you think that David, if one of us gets angry, if a mortal gets angry about someone else twisting our words, can you imagine how the Lord feels? Okay, so anyway, verse 6, they gather themselves together, they hide themselves, they mark my steps when they wait for my soul. Shall they escape by iniquity? In thine anger cast down the people, O God. Verse 8, thou tellest my wanderings, put thou my tears into thy bottle, are they not in thy book? The Lord does store up every single one of our tears. He sees every tear that falls from our eyes. He knows all of our hurt, all of our pain, all of our suffering. And he does. I believe that he does count our tears. And he keeps them in a bottle. Okay? So when I cry unto thee, it's like, well, he keeps it in a bottle. But when I cry unto thee, then shall mine enemies turn back. This I know, for God is with me. Okay? In God will I praise his word. Okay? In God will I praise his word. In the Lord will I praise his word. Okay? In God have I put my trust. I will not be afraid of what man can do to me. This is again reiterating what he said in verse 5. Thy vows are upon me, O God. I will render praises unto thee, for thou hast delivered my soul from death. Wilt not thou deliver my feet from falling, that I may walk before God in the light of the living? Okay, chapter 57, Psalm 57. God delivers David from King Saul. Be merciful unto me, O God, be merciful unto me, for my soul trusteth in thee. Yea, in the shadow of thy wings will I make my refuge, until these calamities be overpast. I will cry unto God most high, unto God that performeth all things for me. He shall send from heaven and save me from the reproach of him that would swallow me up. Selah. God shall send forth his mercy and his trust. My soul is among lions. Okay, lions. The devil is like a roaring lion that runs to and fro. And I lie even among them that are set on fire, even the sons of men, whose teeth are spears and arrows, and their tongue a sharp sword. Be thou exalted, O God, above the heavens. Let thy glory be above all the earth. They have prepared a net for my steps. My soul is bowed down. They have digged a pit before me, into the midst whereof they are fallen themselves. Selah. My heart is fixed, O God, my heart is fixed. I will sing and give praise. His heart is fixed on the Lord. Okay. Awake up, my glory, awake. Psaltery and harp I myself will awake early. I will praise thee, O Lord, among the people I will sing unto thee among the nations. For thy mercy is great unto the heavens, and thy truth unto the clouds. Be thou exalted, O God, above the heavens. Let thy glory be above all the earth. So David says that he will praise the Lord among all. He will sing unto thee. He will sing unto the Lord among all the nations. He's not going to hide his faith in the closet. He's not going to hide his light under a bushel, but he's going to let it shine. Okay, so a lot of us, we need to be more bold, about our belief and our faith in Jesus Christ. And we need to sing praises and be willing to worship him, lift him up, even when people are looking at us. In fact, that's what they need sometimes. Sometimes we are, the only Bible that they'll ever read. And we can't be good witnesses if we're hiding our faith in the closet. Okay, so now on to Psalm 58. The depravity of the wicked and a prayer for their punishment. Do ye indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do ye judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? That's a good question for the church right now. Do you speak of righteousness, church? Do you judge uprightly? Do you? Do you, O sons of men? That's a good question for all of us. Verse 2, Yea, in heart ye work wickedness, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. Okay, and, this is the poison of a serpent. It's like, devils, Satan, in the Garden of Eden. What did the Lord say about the serpent? Okay. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely. Break their teeth, O God, in their mouth. Break out the great teeth of the young lions. Let them melt away. These are, people who are saying things, and they're being operated by demonic spirits, okay? So let them melt away as waters which run continually. When he bendeth his bow to shoot his arrows, let them be as cut in pieces. As a snail which melteth, let every one of them pass away, like the untimely birth of a woman, that they may not see the sun. Before your pots can feel the thorns, he shall take them away as with a whirlwind, both living and his wrath. And in his wrath. Verse 10, the righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. Verse 11, so that a man shall say, verily, there is a reward for the righteous. Verily, he is a God that judgeth the earth. Okay, so that concludes my read-along for tonight. I will be back perhaps tomorrow or in a couple days. We'll see. All right, that's all for today. I bless you all in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. I'm out. Good night.